Episode 38, sponsored by Valley-Wide Glass. Best glass company in the valley. Highest ranked.
And
thanks, Kevin.
Kevin's the man.
He is.
The man.
Fucking man. We're going to have him on our pod. He's got a fucking cool-ass story. Crazy-ass story. Getting locked up. Changing his life around. It's pretty fucking sweet. So
hell yeah.
we'll have him on the pod soon.
What up, Kev? Practicing.
Say hello to my new son.
Not me.
Eckert Jobin Welch.
And can we say why we couldn't name him Jobin?
Because my sexy-ass woman wouldn't let me. I wanted to name him Jobin. The original Jobin.
So she wears the pants, or?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
She does.
Hey, dude, it's over here, man. It's right here. Damn, so that's cool. How's it been having a new dude? How long has it been?
It's been perfect, and I named him Eckert for a fucking reason. We've had him for 5 days.
5?
Before, I'd have no patience for a puppy that going to the bathroom, taking them out, cleaning up their pee and poop. But when we went over there, Mariah found him online, and we went over there, and I wasn't like 100% sure. Went over there and saw him. There was like 6 of the puppies. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog and a Poodle mix. They're all living outside, and then we just fucking pulled the trigger. But I think because he literally lived outside, he never was in a house before. Every time we take him outside, he goes potty right away. And it's perfect. His name's fucking Eckert, so I can't let him just let me get my fucking emotions, get pissed off, get fucking...
Get bonered
get
up.
Get pissed off. Let my patience get
so
out
he's
of
going
control.
to be, what, 50, 60, 70 pounds?
I have no
Decent
idea.
Sized dog.
I have no idea.
That'd be cool,
I
though.
need to send,
He doesn't shed. That's nice.
He doesn't shed, yeah. I need to send
sweet.
JX a picture of the parents so he can throw it on the vid.
Yeah, the parents are That's a cute.
And his sis was waiting, and once you said, "Dude, you get a dog, I'll get the sister."
Dude,
and
I
then when
wanted
it came
to,
down,
but you know who wears the pants?
That's true.
Man. But once,
but that's good. But if you got, it's good not forcing a dog. Like you got to be ready to be like, okay, this is gonna take some fucking.
I think after my fight.
For fight camp too,
Cheeto.
especially like fucking when your sleep's so important.
And I already know I'm the one that's gonna be fucking dealing with it.
Yeah.
Or her. But his sister would have been fun.
God damn it! It would
until he started fucking humping her.
I know.
Then what?
He wouldn't. He's not inbred. The fights last night were pretty sweet.
They were sweet. We went to Jay and Carlos. That was fun.
That was fun hanging out with the kids. Jose Aldo versus Alexander Volkanovski. It's just 2 really, really good guys.
Yeah.
Everyone always wants a fucking slugfest.
They're too smart for that.
I know. Really good strikers aren't going to just go into a slugfest and risk getting knocked out every time. So sometimes it's a slower, technical striking battle, and the crowd doesn't like it, but that's the way it is.
The Brazilians didn't do too good last night.
Yeah, they didn't, did they? Let's see.
Well, Andrade.
Well, no. Okay, so... Yeah, they didn't do too good. They didn't do too hot.
Andrade fucking knocked out Rose, though.
That was nuts, dude.
That was
fucking.
I called it.
Did you?
I said Andrade's gonna knock her out.
Fuck.
And then she got her ass whooped the entire time. And I was like, shit, maybe not. And then boom.
God damn it! That's just fucking fighting. Rose is looking so good, dotting her up, piecing her up.
Perfect game plan. Standing on the outside,
looking
cracking
fucking
her.
good. Held on that Kimura a little too long. Andrade's high crotched her. Well, head outside Kimura when someone's locked that up. That's the counter. Fucking step in, hip in, and just dump.
Well, she did it. She dumped her with it once in the round, but she kept the Kimura the whole time and it came up.
The first time she dumped her, Andrade had her head on the inside on the single. The second time she had her head on the outside high crotch. When your head's on the inside, you can't lift really. You can lift and they'll be over your back in like a back crucifix position. And then Jared Cannoneer versus Anderson, our boy.
We had him on the pod. If you guys want to check out that previous pod, super cool story, super cool dude. Beat Anderson Silva last night.
He came out, just looked solid. He didn't even fucking take a lick of damage.
No. That was so sick. That's a fair win too.
Oh, 100%.
It's weird though. You watch like you don't want to win like that. But that's a fucking.
He went down from leg kick.
Yeah, That was
It'll be sweet to see who Jared gets next and see him fight for the title.
That'll be so sweet. Well, fucking Adesanya beat Silva and then got a title shot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Silva's 44 and Jose Aldo's 32. He's 12 years older.
Oh my!
I feel like they were like the same.
44.
Right.
That's wild.
That's super wild.
Well, imagine being Anderson too, being at the top, greatest of all time, the fucking man, and then now he's just training for normal fights, co-main events. Imagine how hard it is to get motivated to work hard in fight camps.
He didn't look like super in shape.
No, he looked a little bit flabby, but like, dude, fighting that many times, how hard it would be to be like, okay, I'm gonna fucking work harder than I've ever worked. Like, goddamn, it's pretty crazy. So May 18th is next week, right?
April. Yeah. So
May 18th next week, and that's Rafael dos Anjos versus Kevin Lee.
That's Dildon's fight.
Oh yeah, we're going to Helena, Montana. Corner buddy Dylan. He makes his pro debut. The younger prodigy coming out of Helena, Montana.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be. Kevin Lee versus Rafael dos Anjos. Who you got? Ooh, that's a good fight.
I'm gonna take. I always pick Rafael. I always like he's gonna win, but who knows?
Yeah,
Kevin Lee, badass.
That's gonna be a sweet fucking fight to watch for sure. UFC Fight Night 153.
Who else is on the card? Anyone crazy?
152. No one really crazy. Nothing wild. But then you got Tony Ferguson and fucking Cowboy.
Ooh, legitness.
Those guys are gonna come out of that fight in some pain. Those boys are gonna beat the fuck out of each other.
They'll be hurting for sure. Yeah.
But I was pumped because I thought it was gonna be 5 rounds, but it's only 2.
3, bitch.
Or yeah, 3.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god. Christ, it's Sunday.
No, you're a smart fucker though.
Cejudo, Marlon Moraes.
A sweet fight.
That'll be good. Yeah, that'll be really good. But we haven't even got to talk about your opponent yet and what you think of him. Have you?
We haven't? Yeah, we
I
did.
don't think so.
Because wasn't the last caption Sean's fighting Cheeto?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Huh, Jay?
Was it, Jay? Did we talk about Cheeto and how he's going to be?
It was, but it was like, I don't think you announced it on there. Just put it like for clickbait.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really talked about it.
No.
Oh, well, I'm fighting fucking Cheeto tits.
Cheeto Vera.
Marlon Vera.
Tough motherfucker.
Tough
3-fight
dude.
win streak. One of the top higher up guys in the division.
Yeah, I think
He's not going to lay
Buffed him
over.
up.
He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Oh, shit.
Eckert.
Eckert,
You crazy fucker.
don't be a little...
Fucker.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. No, little. But yeah,
say faggot.
Tim, can you fix it?
I don't know if you can.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. It kind of looks sick. Looks like a music video.
What the hell?
What the?
Don't expose our brick wall. No, it's all brick. It's just that part. It's not.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
No, don't pause it, Mariah. Just fix it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Just get me a little bit more. Give me.
A little bit bent.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. Oh wait. That's okay. I'll just hold my head.
There we go. That's good.
But yeah, Marlon Vera. So
It's gonna be
find him
fucking
July
sweet.
6th.
Opening up the pay-per-view.
I think so. I'm not for sure.
I bet you money you are.
Probably.
Opening up the pay-per-view, and then right after it's going to be probably Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler.
What, dude? Jesus Christ! What are you smoking?
Oh, I mean, John's it all.
Dude, your dog is just. Yeah, dude. He's gonna be too slow. I'm gonna bust him up.
It's going to be a good
out.
fight.
Choke him, knock him out, whatever.
It's going to be a good fight. It's sweet having a good team of people.
Yeah, we got Brandon working with us, Dan Carter, you, Tanquino, the lab.
Yesterday we met up and kind of put together your fight schedule. Let's show them.
Yeah, kind of
Show them the fight schedule. So Monday, 9 a.m., strength and conditioning with Jarrett at the lab.
Mm-hmm.
5 p.m., striking and mitts with me at my gym.
Mm-hmm.
6:30, jiu-jitsu drilling at our gym. Tuesday, 9 a.m., run. And the runs at the lab for fight camp are like 30 to 35 minutes. And he usually does a warm-up round for 5 minutes, and then we do 3 5s. And they're all different pace. It could be a minute sprint, and then 30 seconds jog. It could be at a certain incline. So you do 5 rounds of that. So your heart rate gets super spiked. You get about 30 seconds to calm it down. Heart rate gets super spiked. You get maybe 15 seconds to calm it down. Like a fight. You get an explosion. You get in a scramble. Heart rate spikes. And then you cool it down. But those runs are sweet because they really do get your heart in shape.
Fuck yeah. Those runs are one of my favorites. Probably do some plyos before, too. Some fast feet.
Before the run?
Before or after. Be pretty good.
So the run 9 a.m. on Tuesday.
It's my 16th or 17th fight camp at the lab. That's crazy.
3:30 on Tuesday, wrestling. It's gonna be the wrestling's pretty intense on the Tuesdays. Wednesday morning, probably rest, take the dogs on a walk.
Dude, I want to do something like where I'm moving. Maybe even break a little sweat. Maybe shadow box. Just like something light.
Then 3 p.m. mitts and sparring, and then 6:30 some jiu-jitsu drilling. Thursday, working with Brandon from the PFS.
And that's sweet because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be hard. Then Thursday working with Brandon's a recovery workout, so I'm still active, but my muscles are recovering. I'm breathing better. I'm breathing like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stretching. I'm doing all that stuff. So Thursday will be like more of a recovery day.
And then Thursday a light run, like the mountain or something.
And then Thursday afternoon, a light jog. Nothing too hard on my body because Friday, Saturday I have to pick up the intensity back up to 10s again.
And then Fridays, 11 a.m. at Taquinos, we'll do those 10-minute live rounds.
Those are
intense.
Sweet.
Intense. And they're, like I said, I wish I would have, at your age, had Taquinos. Because being able to have those 10-minute rounds and have to stay focused for 10 minutes. Because before, even 5-minute rounds in your MMA rounds, you'd be like, kind of looking at the time, a little bit, lose your focus a little bit. But now those 10-minute rounds in jiu-jitsu, you got to sit there and think
the whole entire time.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Those are easily my favorite classes. Like after fight camp, Monday, Friday for sure. Those are the best.
Yeah. And then Friday, another striking with mitts. Saturday, a movement in the morning with Brandon. And then 12 p.m. sparring and mitts.
Fuck yeah.
And then Sunday, you can go if you want.
Jeez.
Sunday, what were you planning? Just resting,
Sunday, probably just come watch open mat, hang out on the gym, do a podcast, kind of chillax, get ready for Monday. Get ready for Monday.
How you feel? Got your purple belt the other day?
Oh shit, that was fucking sweet. That was weird because like I was so sore. Going to Sunday, because we go last Sunday. The Sunday before that, I thought it was promotions in my brain. And then the next, and then it wasn't, and I was like, oh fuck. So then that Sunday, I didn't even think of it, and I was so fucking sore. I ate an edible though, like kind of loosened up. And then I didn't even bring my gi. And then I had an extra gi at the gym, threw it on, and I was like, fucking, all these black belts are showing up. I was like, damn, a lot of people are here. Literally thought nothing of it. Like, didn't even cross my mind.
Really?
So
I was wondering because I told a couple people. I was like, I wonder if someone accidentally spilled the beans and he knows, but he knows I'm trying to surprise him.
No, I had no idea. That was fucking sweet. I was like, and when you called me up, the edible was in full blast. I was high as shit. And I'm like,
really?
Fuck. And the tank started talking, and I'm like,
when you're like, and then you're like, I don't even have my blue belt.
I was like, I don't even have my belt. My fucking that was weird though. That was sweet.
It was, and you got that belt with sugar on it.
The sugar fucking is so sick.
I know, purple belt's like, goddamn, now I can't just go in there and slack off. Blue belt, you're like, okay, you can sub me, I'm just a blue belt, not a big deal. Purple belt's like, now you can't, now I gotta go hard every time.
But it's weird just getting the belt. I feel like I got better.
Oh, for
just
sure.
Just mentally, like, remembering more grips or doing easy, basic shit that you have to do.
Well, it was even Friday, it seemed like you were fucking rolling better with your grips.
Dude, Friday was, those Fridays are my fucking favorite because I take Thursday off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I only drink coffee Friday and Saturday. And so when I drink that coffee Friday going in there, I'm fucking jacked. I'm ready to go.
Damn, so you're just drinking coffee Friday and Saturday?
It's been hard. But lately, like, it's not too bad. Like, I'm drinking a yerba mate, which has caffeine, but not, like, near the amount of coffee.
Yeah. Man, dude, your mindset on caffeine and your mindset off caffeine. So weird.
Big diff for shout.
But it's hard for me. Like, I would like to do that break. Mariah's got a fucking bulletproof sitting there waiting with frothed almond milk, or no, frothed raw milk, coconut oil, butter, a little bit of like organic honey, just waiting
Dude,
there
you
every
should
morning.
do decaf, just a little bit less, and then on the days where you want to fucking turn it up, have regular.
I know that's not a bad
Because
idea.
decaf still has caffeine. It has like 15% of the caffeine, so it still has a little bit of caffeine, to where you're still getting that little boost. And then once you have that real caffeine, whew.
Boom.
But I've been really wanting to do some mushrooms. The 5 grams lately. The hero's dose. I feel like I just keep hearing it. This guy's doing mushrooms. This guy's doing mushrooms.
I know.
Turn on a podcast and talk about mushrooms. I feel like it's like it's time for me to do them again.
Yeah.
You know how that is? Like, you're like, I'm ready. I need to do them.
I feel the same way. I want to start microdosing. I've never even microdosed or.
It's nothing. It's nothing crazy.
No, I'm sure it's not. But I was told Mariah, I was like, I should just take a little bit right now. But I don't know how I'll function. Fine.
Totally fine. That purple would be like purple. Like that. Would be, everything's just heightened.
I need to do that.
So
more.
does mushrooms like help, like build different neural pathways or expand how your brain works and shit like that? Like when you microdose, I think is kind of the concept of it.
Yeah,
but,
that's sweet. I
wanna
wonder how training would be microdosing.
I've taken a little bit before. It's literally more focused kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of taking an edible, like a small edible. But fuck with Terence Mckenna.
Mm-hmm. McKenna.
Terence Mckenna, that video that Sean sent me that I showed you. He's like, we know how to take mushrooms in a dark room, silent, alone, on an empty stomach. Like just him saying that, I'm like,
I know. God,
Dude,
I want to do that. I can't believe we haven't even done that yet by ourselves.
Danny has, but she didn't do 5 grams. But she's like, that was enough. Like what she did was perfect.
Imagine in a dark room by yourself.
And it's like, I want to do it. I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude,
fuck,
for sure. How could you not be?
Like nervous. Like even thinking about it, just being like, okay.
Dude, even doing mushrooms regularly, I'm nervous.
Every time, I'm like, yeah. But I gotta do it. I don't know if I should do it before my fight, but I need to fucking.
How sweet is it though? All the people we're surrounding ourselves with, like with Brandon and John and Kevin and the people that we see ourselves that we're like helping.
Yeah.
Makes you feel fucking good.
Fuck yeah, it's awesome.
You're doing something right. That Dan Garner also sent you your fight camp nutrition, and I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
People would like to. I'll read you. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is if you train 1 time a day.
Depends, yeah.
And
I
then
think
2
there's
times a
different
day
options.
training, and then a non-train day.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna start all that perfect like once we get back from Montana.
So so literally on the times you train 2 times a day, let me see what's different. It's
Twice as
almost
much protein.
Is it twice as much? Oh, it's almost.
It's another extra 30 grams. I
Yeah,
think.
because of the other post-workout and the other intra-workout, and then 1 more meal at night. The 1/2 cup cottage cheese, 1/2 cup raw nuts, 1 cup blueberries. That's gonna be a good ass snack.
I'm gonna feel good, dude.
That's
feel
gonna
like
be a
fucking
good snack.
beast. I already feel like a fucking beast, and I haven't even started it.
Everyone, how many people have said and you've been feeling getting bigger, getting stronger too?
Yeah, that's sweet. I watched my round yesterday too again, or this morning. When I spar in the cage, I've done this fucking for years since I came to the lab. I'd record my rounds, and I'll watch them all week. Like I watched it last night, I watched it this morning, and I just fucking.
What takedowns you hit? That high cross took a.
I went to a high cross and like fell to my knee, but I stuck out the back almost like.
And some people always say on those high crotch takedowns, like run him down, run him all the way down. I'm like, well, if I can just end up on his back with a pinch and you have a good return, then I'm on their back.
Yeah.
Instead of running them down, they stuff your head, they're up, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm just wasting my fucking energy.
It's
I don't know.
weird.
I guess it's different for different people.
But for me, I like taking the back there.
Take the back, and even if you stall there for a second, kick their legs, let go and punch them, or if you want to take them to the mat, I think that's a fucking good option.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That was sweet. It's fun being able to wrestle now and grapple.
I bet.
Engaging.
It's weird watching you from now taking people down and then you riding them and then doing the right things in jiu-jitsu.
know.
Compared to a year and a half ago, it'd be like, oh, don't go to the ground. If
Even
you
since
do,
my last fight,
oh, dude, huge.
which is crazy.
Because before it'd be like, don't go to the ground. Okay, you're on the ground. Now just defend. Try to get to your feet.
Yeah.
Try to get to your feet.
Now it's like fucking sub him, punch him, control.
Right in the back. This is a pretty cool book that I got listening to Paul Check's podcast.
We talked about it a lot on the last one. A couple of them.
Did we? I don't think
Rocket
I
Fuel?
reviewed it though.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I got it though. Rocket Fuel on a Budget: How to Get Healthy Without Going Broke by Joanna Rushton, the organic chef.
I've been skimming through. You ever make anything from there yet? Or
Not
just
yet,
skimming
but
through
I've
it?
started reading it.
Does it have like an intro and then recipes or what?
Yeah, the intro is really good. Like, thinking exercise will forgive all sins. This could be the book in itself. We have been fooled into thinking that weight loss is all about exercise alone. This misconception leads to far too many people rationalize their unhealthy eating habits. This myth can lead to overtraining, poor recovery, and burnout. How many times have you justified junk food or decided how big of a piece of cake you deserve for dessert based on how hard you worked at the gym? Exercise, when done correctly, can certainly assist to balance your biochemistry and metabolic process, but it is the quality of the food you eat, the water you drink, and the thoughts you think that determine the efficiency with which your body functions. It's the quality of the food you eat, the water you drink, and the thoughts you think that determine the efficiency with which your body functions.
That's good.
Far more than exercise. Research has shown that the balance is anything around 80% diet and 20% exercise.
Damn.
When it comes to sustainable weight loss, health, and longevity. Remember, your workouts are only as good as the food you fuel your workouts with. If you want to train effectively and efficiently and see remarkable results for doing so, then what you choose to do when you're not in the gym is of equal importance. Exercise is an adjunct to a healthy eating plan, not a substitute.
That's good. You know, oh good.
No, keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say, remember that podcast you told me to listen to with Joe Rogan, that guy, talking about how we'll be able to change the DNA of our kids and the genetics and all that stuff.
Fucking
Did you listen to that
freaky.
whole podcast?
No.
Because you didn't listen to it when you started talking about mushrooms, right? It was later in the pod.
I listened to about half.
So, you do know. Because Joe was saying, have you tried any psychedelics? And he's like, no. And then Joe started explaining it to him, talking. He's like, you can't say that. Because he was saying, I'm never going to do it. I don't need to do it. I know people do it and they like it. Like, God, it's good. I wish we could pull it up, a clip of it. But
Yeah.
Joe was like explaining, he's like, you can't say that, this, blah, 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 blah. And the guy's saying, yeah. Like, would not stop saying, yeah. And Joe's like, you're not even listening. You're trying to think of something for me to say.
He said that?
It's a sweet, and they argue back and forth, but it's more like, it's like an intelligent argument. It's like, yeah. And then the guy's like, you're right. And then he brought up, he's like, well, I went to these monks one time, and then you'd talk to the monks, and they would just like listen. They wouldn't reply for like a minute, and you'd look around, like think you said something wrong. And they would just intake all that, and then they would talk. But
Man,
you gotta listen to it, because Joe, like, the guy's talking about, or Joe was talking about how sweet mushrooms were, and the guy's like, yeah, I've had friends do it, change their lives. He's like, well, I'm just not gonna do it, blah, blah, blah. And Joe just schools him on mushrooms, and the guy's going, yeah. Just like saying, yeah. Just like uncomfortable. It was fucking good, though. That podcast was so sweet. It's fucking crazy to think about how fast technology is improving from 2000.
Dude,
Like
it's
the iPods to the iPhones now, just like to everything. They're saying how.
Well,
just
now
like,
what in is it Japan or China where they made a kid an artificial
intelligence already. They said that they made a. Well, I think this was a while ago. They had an artificial intelligent, like a robot play the grandmaster in chess, and the robot smoked him, I guess. But now they have, like, even now from not too long ago, they've improved it like dramatically, like insanely. So it's gonna be fucking.
Well, it's weird too that like just like they were saying, China and stuff's in a race and they're far ahead of us.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's super.
Well, he
scary.
was saying like how we are humans are pretty close to like monkeys, but we're different.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that's what AIs are going to be like. They're going to be their own thing. Like, we're going to be just different. We're going to be like monkeys to them. And like, we might still be around. They might completely take
Wipe us
over.
out.
Yeah. It's freaky listening to that guy.
I know. I was freaking me out too.
It's crazy.
Because I was listening to it, I think at night
I'm
when
gonna
I
see
was
his
high,
name.
and I sent it to you guys.
I'm going to see his name so the Twitch fam can listen to it, because it's fucking worth a listen to for sure. Or did I say Twitch fam? Jamie Metzel. It's fucking good.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, Jamie Metzel. It is good.
Oh, it's Mother's Day.
I know.
Big
Did you talk?
My mom, I don't think my mom celebrates, but I've messaged Tess.
Yeah.
So thanks for all you do.
Tell my mom. Mother's Day is weird. Holidays are weird.
This is a book you should get your mom.
Ooh, that'd be
Mother's
good.
Day.
That would be good. Can I have that one?
No. The all or nothing attitude. Changing lifestyle behaviors and forming new habits takes time and energy. By the time most people realize that something has to change, they're already feeling exhausted and depleted of energy. Trying to change everything all at once can become too overwhelming and feel too hard, at which most people just give up. Always prioritize and choose the one thing that you will give you the most return for your efforts. This means you will have increasingly more energy to integrate the next prioritized change. One step at a time is key. Nothing on discipline alone to reach your goals. Go ahead.
I've been every once in a while. I feel like I just need to play Power of Now on Audible. Eckert. I feel every one of you guys listening to this, if you have a fucking iPhone or whatever, get the Audible app, and it doesn't matter how much it is. Buy The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and literally play it just throughout the day, randomly, whenever you feel like you're in a little, any time is good to listen to that.
Yeah.
God, it fucking just
But
gets
also
you breathing.
depending where you're at in your life.
Yeah,
because
true.
we listened to it. I listened to it for a while. You listened to it for a while, and it was just over our heads. But we couldn't at that point in time. We couldn't even just sit there and focus on one thing for 5 minutes. And that's the problem with most people, especially when they got their fucking phone sitting next to them. Just sit next to them, knowing it's there. Can't focus for 5 minutes.
And I still do that. I have to literally put my phone away. Because it's an addiction. It's a pattern. You just grab it. Fuck, look at it again.
Oh, dude. It is, dude.
And it's something we always gotta work on. But fuck, if you can understand the power now, even a little bit, even just breathing and just trying to be in the moment, just focus on hearing things around you. And it's such a powerful skill.
It is too, and that's why that's why I got my dog and I named him Eckert. So when I get home, I turn my phone on airplane mode and I put it on the counter, and then I go sit with him because that breed kind of needs a lot of attention because they have a lot of energy. But so I shut my phone off on airplane mode and then I just go sit with him, just literally sit with him, watch what he does, try to play with him. And it feels good, dude.
Yeah.
As soon as I start surfing on that phone, it's fun. I send my friends things that stick out. But then once you start scrolling and then you put it down, then grab it again and start scrolling. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Put this shit down. Watch something good on like fucking Alan Watts on YouTube. Grab a book. Do something instead of just scrolling.
Yeah.
It's so weird how that's so addicting. Just scrolling.
But just being aware. Like, because a lot of people I see, like, I don't want to say names, but like I'll hang out with this person. They'll literally just be from the second we get in the car, the second we are anywhere, just like pointless scrolling. Like I remember when I used to do that too, just kind of scroll up. Just being aware of that you're scrolling and feeling how it makes you feel. Like when I'm scrolling, I'm just like I'm not happy. I'm not. Woo. Yeah. I'm just like. I don't know. Just being aware of that feeling and putting it down. And it's fucking just repetitive doing it over and over. Gotta put it away, put it away, put it away. Habits create.
It's weird how that shit makes you feel.
It is fucking weird.
Super weird once you start like really realizing it.
Those Alan Watts videos on YouTube, nothing. They're so sweet.
I want to look up the Wikipedia and talk about the Alan Watts in a second. Number 9, putting your trust into dietitians, nutritionists, doctors, and the media for nutritional information. Remember, most mainstream sources of nutritional information or advice has an inherent agenda, whether obvious or not. Any mainstream source providing education on how or what you need in order to be healthy is probably directly or indirectly furthering the financial interests of various multinational corporations, mainstream medicine, and pharmaceutical companies. This is not a conspiracy, paranoia, or cynicism. It's reality. There is considerable reason to be cautious. Medical doctors, although often well-meaning, may be the single most unqualified people to offer nutritional recommendations. Their education in nutrition totals an average of 5 hours over 5 years and is carefully cultivated by medical schools entirely toward the promotion of pharmaceutical interests. Is it really in health that is studied in medical schools? or is rather disease and treatments with the use of drugs, surgery, and medical procedures. Yeah, that right there. How many people or how many of your parents or our parents think, oh, I'm going to go to the doctor. The doctor will tell me what I need to do to get healthy. The doctor's not going to tell you what to do to get healthy. He's going to prescribe you a pill to mask it. He's not going to say, okay, how are you sleeping? Are you staying hydrated? What's the quality of the food you're eating? Are you eating good quality food? They're not going to say that because they don't know that. In 5 years or 5 hours, their education in nutrition totals an average of 5 hours over 5 years.
That's crazy. There's
so
so
they're
much.
Okay,
No,
they're masters of giving you a pill. And then they prescribe those pills, and the pharmaceutical companies keep giving them money. Prescribe those pills, and we'll give you the money, and it's just this big thing.
Yeah.
And that's why there's more sick, diseased people than fucking ever before.
God.
It says, I'm not suggesting that you ignore the advice of your healthcare provider. However, I'd rather you be very cautious. Do your homework and seek second or multiple opinions wherever possible. No one will ever care more about your health than you. Because, okay, doctors on average see, who knows, 110 patients a fucking day, 100 patients a day. I don't know the number. But you think they really give a fuck about you when you go in there?
No.
And they're looking at you and thinking, I'm gonna help this dude. No, they're like, get him in, take his vitals, charge him this, give him the pill they need, get him out, get the next one in. It's fucked up. You can't go to your doctors to improve your life.
No, fuck no.
Just like they said, I recommend taking it in your own hands and fucking do the research for yourself.
And if you're eating healthy, sleeping good, and doing all that stuff, you probably ain't gonna have to go to the doctor as much.
Truth.
Who knows? But
I like this.
When was the last time you went to the doctor for like something like this? Well, other than surgery, we can't fucking obviously like.
Which we're super thankful. Not that doctors are pieces of shit. Like, dude, my bicep would be torn off. My bicep would be torn off my jaw. I'd probably be dead because my jaw's hanging off.
I could fix that.
So I'm super thankful.
Duct tape that bitch.
Boom.
Would it heal by itself?
I don't know because it wasn't lined up.
What if I fucking put it in there and duct taped you?
So you lined it up and then duct tape me. You'd have to duct tape me tight because if it bumps, it'll move.
Well, you can't bump.
You tie me up, probably would.
I could fix it.
Oh god.
That would. Ooh.
Number 10. Once in a while, it can't hurt, can it? Generally, I believe in the 80-20 rule. If you're living well 80% of the time, your body's constitution of health will support you in the 20% exception. However, there are certain non-foods of which the safe amount to consume are 0. These foods I'm referring to are trans fat used for cooking French fries, chips, and many other confectionery projects. MSG, monosodium glutamate, GMO, genetically modified organisms, and processed white sugar are other non-foods that, in my opinion, should never enter the 20% exception. If good health really matters to you, then the less you compromise yours, the better for you. Interestingly, my personal experience and that of my clients is that 80% will eventually show you the pain associated with the 20% exception. As a person gets healthier and healthier, their awareness increases along with the realization that the 20% exception just isn't worth the compromise.
80-20.
80-20 is good, dude.
It's not bad at all. We do more than that, probably.
I like this book because they're not like, don't eat carbs, don't eat bread. They're like, just eat your stuff, but just make sure it's just quality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to really worry about that much of a diet. Just make sure it's really quality stuff.
Fuck yeah. Rocket Fuel on a Budget. That book is what it's called.
Yeah.
Or you can go listen to that. The author of that on the Paul Check podcast.
It's really good. Joanna Rushton on the Paul Check podcast.
That's a good pod. Dude,
it has a bunch of recipes and it has like meal plan in here. The meal plan would be kind of like a little bit hard to follow just because there's a bunch of food that like you're not used to seeing, but it gives you a lot of ideas to eat other good shit too.
Dude, I wish you would have watched that Fortnite link I sent you yesterday. So yesterday was Saturday, and they're having I think it's like week 5, but that was the solo tournament. Dude, there's like 13-year-old little kids.
So 30 million. So is
I think 30 million total, or
to a team, or all across the board.
They're not. It's solos and duos, so it's not really teams. I mean, there's 2, but I think there's just going to be a solo championship and then a duos championship. And that's going to be in New York in 5 weeks. So they're all qualifying right now. All you got to do is get 300 points in a certain division, which I could do. So a lot of people can do it. So a lot of people can qualify. So like yesterday, I would have played 10 games, and whoever got the top 10 people or whatever top 20 people qualify for Sunday. So now the people that won yesterday are playing today, and then winners of those, the winner of that plays in New York in 5 weeks. So there was 10 weeks total. I know, and there's a fuck ton of money.
What does people
on
think
it.
of the new maps?
The new map's sweet. They have Neo Tilted, so they took out Tilted, which was fucking horrible. I was like, I don't even want to play. Like,
I'm sure a lot of people were like, "Fuck it."
But now they have Neo Tilted.
Is it cool?
It's pretty
I never
sweet.
dropped
It's
it.
decent. And then they took out Retail Row, have Mega Mall, a couple of plans.
Trevor never dropped in a Mega Mall. It's kind of cool that you can just float around in those things.
Yeah. So the movement now is you can get around the map a lot faster
Because of those.
because of the balls, because of the geysers. So now you can you get third party a lot. So it's easier to get across. If you hear someone shooting kind of far, it's easier to get there now. So it's a lot more. It's intense.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
fucking
cool.
sweetness, legit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up Alan Watts.
Alan Watts is fun.
Alan Watts is a deep motherfucker. That dude's so deep. Sometimes you find yourself like, God damn.
Oh fuck yeah!
He loses.
And I heard of Alan Watts same time I heard of Eckhart Tolle, and they both went over my head. I got introduced to both of them, kind of like from.
Like you don't even really understand how smart these guys are. Like his school, the schools he went to. He went to Zen Buddhism, Hinduism, pantheism, panentheism, Christianity, religious naturalism, and Taoism. His main interests are personal identity, higher consciousness, aesthetics, cultural criticism, public ethics, and individualism.
And Paul studied that dude.
Oh yeah, I studied all these dudes.
Fucking Paul, dude. Every time I listen to him, I'm like, Jesus, I feel.
Paul's a nut, dude. Isn't he cool?
He is, Dad.
And then that Carl Jung, that's that good
Mhm.
dude Paul studied. It's sweet because you can click on all these guys on Google. If you type them in, it says their top quotes. Like a
sweet.
couple of Carl Jung's quotes. The least of things with meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. Some of it's really deep. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to understanding of ourselves.
That's good. That was a good one.
We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, or it oppresses. This one's good. There's no coming to consciousness without pain.
Ooh,
I liked what he's talking about in that Alan Watts video. Like people that are always living in pleasure. There's no other way to change it without pain. And it makes sense for like really rich people that have everything. They always find a way to like, unless they're pretty conscious of everything, they find a way. They get addicted to drugs, or a lot of those people get addicted to pills and commit suicide. It's fucking crazy.
That video I was watching this morning, the Stoicism one on YouTube, said, this is from Seneca. The wise man is neither raised up by prosperity nor cast down by adversity, for always he has striven to rely predominantly on himself and to derive all joy from himself. Seneca, those guys are so. It's crazy. Like Marcus Aurelius was the leader of the world at that time, and he was saying all this stuff. He had everything he wanted, and he knew that all that materialistic stuff's not what makes you happy.
Oh, I know, it's nuts.
And they're fucking smart motherfucker, dude.
Like that Carl Jung, he's a Swiss psychiatrist and a psychoanalyst who founded analytical psychology. Smart motherfuckers. What are we at?
38.
38. Terence Mckenna. Terence McKenna was an American ethnobotanist, mystic, psychonaut, lecturer, author, and advocate for the responsible use of naturally occurring psychedelic plants.
Dude, listen to that fucker's voice. Just feels like you're
Isn't
tripping.
he the one that wrote all those books I was talking about? Oh no, he did write a lot of crazy books. So they passed the law in Denver.
It was up for a vote. I don't know if it got passed.
I think it did.
Did it really?
That's what Joe posted.
Holy shit! I didn't see that.
So what does that mean? That's what
I think it means that you can. I think it can be used as therapy now. Maybe. Because
as soon as it's gonna be just like weed.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to buy it like that. I think it's maybe used for therapy. I could be wrong though. I'm curious to.
Denver in U.S. to decriminalize psychedelic mushrooms. Denver, you did it. I love the fuck out of you people.
Damn, that's sweet. That's huge.
I wonder what the laws are gonna be like on that shit.
That's fucking huge. Damn, dude, I can't believe Rose got slammed on her head after fucking beating that.
That was sad. It was crazy. She got up. She said, "That's a big weight off my shoulders."
It's big pressure. Yeah.
Cause being the champ, be tough.
Yeah.
Be tough.
Fuck yeah.
That's why I'd be sweet with you. Like if we just get the next couple fights and then just only super fights.
Fuck yeah.
Super fight, boom. Super fight, boom. Super fight, boom. Super fight, boom. Then do whatever the fuck you want.
Fat cheddar.
Because the champ, it's like, dude, after you defend the belt 3 times, and then there's some young guy that's just hungry as fuck, trying to do everything. Like, man, that's crazy shit.
But that's part of the fucking...
Part of the game.
Part of being a champ.
For
Have
sure.
that champ mentality. Did you see Patricia Pitbull knocked out Chandler last night too?
I watched it.
And MVP got knocked out.
Ooh, that was crazy.
He looked like a noodle. Like, whoop. That was weird. Hit him right in the
Douglas
chin.
Lima crumpled his leg and just ripped
That
it.
kick took his off.
Douglas Lima's scary,
That was-
dude. I think he'd be top 3 in UFC.
Yeah.
Easily.
That was fucking badass.
So now we're starting to record our pods on Sundays, right after the fights. Release them on Monday.
Yeah, I think that'll be better because I've seen a couple comments on YouTube saying we talk about the fights too late. When I agreed with that. I thought it was
And even last night we went to bed later and we ate some snacks and we got good energy. So when we go to bed normal times during fight camp, we'll be good.
Yeah, I stayed up a little bit later last night just because of the fights. The fights. I fucking smoked too much weed last night. My brain, I woke up just foggy.
You know what it is, dude? I think it's that pen.
That pen, and then Carla brought out her vaporizer, and they're just like...
Dude, it's weird the quality of weed you smoke, I swear
it's
to God.
huge. Fucking huge.
Because I've been smoking some weed, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wake up, and I know I felt like I slept like shit. But then some good weed,
Dude.
like some of that atrium weed,
Yeah.
that was, I think, grown outside. I don't know how organic and
yeah.
shit it is. But, dude, it's like way different, huh?
Yeah, but
You don't
I'm
have
not with
any-
atrium anymore, so...
Well,
No, but seriously, the quality of weed's fucking huge. It's
And how
just
are
like
people-
food.
How are people supposed to know, though? Get organic?
It's
I don't
just
know.
like food.
Yeah.
Like the shit they put in the shitty food's gonna make you feel like that. Same with the weed.
Like
It's
the
so important.
pesticides,
Yeah.
smoking pesticides.
Fuck yeah. And when it's like, I can get a fucking eighth for $20. It's shitty, but I can get an eighth for $50 and it's quality. It's like, fuck. Just
Because it seems like when you smoke that good weed, your hangover or whatever you want to call it isn't bad.
you just don't feel foggy. As foggy as
Yeah.
that. My brain right now is...
What'd you eat for breakfast anyway?
I just had a fat shake.
I just had a shake too.
I've been mixing, I've been doing my raw milk and then adding almond milk to it too, not doing too much raw milk.
Mhm.
If I do too much dairy, I feel like it kind of hurts my stomach. But then I just put some peanut butter in there, some blueberries,
Kefir or no?
no kefir, and then I just put a couple scoops of protein in it.
That's what I just
It was
wanted. I just had
good.
some organic berries, some raw milk, almond butter, kefir, blended it. Pretty fucking good.
I can't do the milk and kefir, the raw kefir and the raw dairy. It's too much of the milk.
I think some people are just good with dairy and some people
I think
aren't.
I'm sensitive to it. Well, I got my stuff back. I need to check the test.
You got the test back when?
I think it's in my emails. And Danny was reading it to me when I was driving.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Or I think it's...
So they tested your shit, they tested your pee. How was it shitting in a cup?
I don't want to talk about it.
Just talk about it.
I don't want to.
Was your your fucking skinny little pencil turd putting it in a cup?
No, it was fucking...
Fat?
I just had a bucket. They're
Just
not a bucket.
squirted, fucking
No.
sprayed into it.
No, I had one of those Tupperwares.
How big?
Just like a... And I just sit over the toilet, hold it, and
You
just like...
cup it right over?
Well, if I do it, I'm like, no, I can't. I'm like, fuck, no one, I have to. I'm like, alright, did it, and then I had to scoop it, so I had a little Tupperware or container, and the lid turned off, and then the other end was a spoon, so I had to put it in there, and then some of them had liquid in it, and you had to shake them till it was liquid, and it just stunk. I'm like, God, alright. I had to do it 3 days in a row.
god.
It was sweet though.
Well, it'll be sweet to see the results. But it was not. It's probably nice to see that none of those meats are terrible for you.
Yeah, I think some of them might have been moderately reactive, which in the thing he says he doesn't really want me to eat anything that's moderately reactive, which is caffeine for me.
Damn.
So-
Because you're already a hyper little fuck. I wonder if that's why.
Probably my fucking brain got an extra wire in it. Fucking, that's why I'm borderline genius though.
So you did your pee, your shit.
2P test. Sent them to different universities or whatever. So 2Ps, saliva, blood, shit. There's like $1,000 for all of it, for them all to be tested. Which
Damn, that's badass though.
Yeah.
It's nice to probably see on paper like meat is okay for me.
Yeah, well, it's one at that point it's science. It's like, okay, my body fucking can handle this. Results. Oh, maybe it's right here. Oh yeah, damn, that's huge. So the yellow. Okay, so non-reactive is green, moderately active. Oh, that's sweet. I haven't even looked at that. Danny was reading it to me.
Let me see it real quick.
Danny was reading it to me. So nothing was super bad. Nothing's bad for me. The red was what's reactive.
But like cantaloupes, moderately.
Bananas.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have bananas.
But they're moderately. They're not.
But
reactive.
he said in there.
Oh, he did.
Not have moderately reactive stuff. Stay away from it.
Oranges, moderate. White potatoes, moderate.
It's so weird.
Nothing, anything bad.
No.
Cane sugar is moderate.
Nothing. I'm gonna have to look over that a little bit more too. But that's so cool to know. Like,
Huh? That makes sense too. Because remember when you'd always say your whey, you're like, that whey doesn't say to me. It says you're moderately reactive to the whey.
dude, I can tell that shit fucking hurt.
Cashew, you're moderate.
But see, the weird thing is because he had me get the goat milk whey protein.
Mm.
But it might be something different with the goat milk.
Yeah, because it's cow's milk, moderate active in whey.
Yeah.
So then wheat, you're really moderate reactive.
Fuck,
So I
that's...
wonder what bread you should do.
Yeah, I'll ask
But
him.
I think some of the Zico bread doesn't have wheat.
He told on that meal plan, I don't even think there's bread in there at all. I need to ask
It's
him.
potatoes.
Huh?
Is it mostly potatoes?
Well, I'll have to look over it, but I wonder if I could have snacks in between, or if he's like, no, strictly stay to this.
See, on this one it says coffee, you're good.
It doesn't say moderately reactive?
Not at all.
Oh, Danny told me it did.
Well, on that one you sent, it did.
Oh. I feel like, I definitely can feel like it's fucking...
Oh, see, that's weird. On top, it says... Is that from two different doctors? No, same doctor.
What does it say?
So the reaction level up there is moderate reactive.
For
just a
caffeine?
little bit. And then down here, coffee's not.
Oh, does it say caffeine and then coffee?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh, that is weird. I'll have to ask him.
All the fishes are good. That's pretty cool.
He has been eating a lot of fish, I'm pretty sure, too.
And imagine how many people, like, say they're really reactive to foods.
And they don't even really
And
know.
they don't even fucking know it. Say someone eats eggs every day or something that they eat every day and they're getting a reaction to it, a bad reaction. But imagine how many other things they blame it on.
Yeah, seriously. You
And
just
it's
don't
something
know
they're
until you
eating.
know.
And especially, well, probably if you're eating something that's super, like, fucking organic, you know it's coming from a good source, it's probably not going to fuck you up that bad. But if you're eating something that's you react to bad and it's full of shit, like on that, on the Paul Check course, how they were saying they fucking put chicken cages over fish. So the
Ugh.
chickens just shit, and the fish, the farm-raised fish, just eat the shit.
Dude, I will never be... Every time I do anything with fish, I make sure.
It's wild
It's not
caught.
farm. If you eat farm-raised fish, you eat shit, basically.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube of... There's so many people out there that own bears.
Right?
Not so many, but there's a good amount. Like on YouTube, like, this man lives with 2 bears. It's fucking sweet, dude. Makes me want a big... But he's like, it's a full-time job. There's literally not like... They have to be fed enough. They have to be... All their needs need to be met.
I'm curious to when you get that monkey, how...
I'm literally have to, at least at some point in my life, I'm going to buy a monkey. I have to.
Well, you might as well get them while you don't have a kid.
Or
That's what I
both.
think. I think both would be hard.
Well, because I think if you get the monkey first and then bring a kid into it, I think it'd be dangerous. Unless the fucking monkey was rubbing Danny's belly or something. I don't know. I definitely want to... a monkey someday, or like rescue a gorilla, have him out back, chilling,
Fat gorilla.
just out there.
He's like 240.
Dude, I need to be careful what I say, because every time I wish for something, it happens.
That finger monkey, I think that'd be good.
God damn, that'd be so cute.
What is he this big? Big as a hand?
Yeah, like it's big. There's a cute little dude sitting on my shoulder, probably licking my ear. But I don't know, they get super protective. So I don't know if it. I don't know. Danny's like, I don't let him out. You can't. If I get a monkey, I'm moving out. I'm like, all right, well, let me know.
Oh, she just doesn't want a monkey.
I'm like, you're not gonna move out.
Why doesn't she want a monkey? Too much.
Kind of freak her out how human they are. I'm like, that's what's so cool about them. They're like us, but not.
I bet if she saw how small it was,
she knows. She's seen them.
It'd be cool to go be able to see one and go hang out with it before.
Those lemurs. How are those lemurs? Were there
I just watched them. They were just jumping around being freaks.
Ah, dude.
That lady had she owned a petting zoo.
That's sweet.
So she had they had 2 mini pigs. She had these exotic cats walking around. She had
what?
I don't know. That place was crazy.
Dude, I need to ask I need to do some mushrooms though before I decide to get a monkey and ask myself.
Do you really need it?
But I wonder if going to those heavy mushroom trips, I feel like it doesn't even matter what you ask yourself. I feel like what comes out, what needs to come out. Like
yeah,
we'll like
for sure.
All
right, we better let Jay get to work.
Oh yeah, Jay.
See you guys next week for episode 39.